The member for Vernon-Monashee.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Good to see you. I want to thank member from Cariboo North for her response and for her ongoing advocacy. While celebrating Nurses Week, I once again want to reassure our amazing nurses that your valued and fully supported healthcare has always been our government's priority. We do not implement cuts, roll back wages, or privatize or find money-saving tactics on your back. Many of us remember CDMR launched by previous government in 2013, and Nanaimo was grind zero. Where a number of nurses lost their positions, CDMR stands for Care Delivery Redesign Model, where government tried to replace RNs and LPNs with care aides, and they were further going to expand this to other health authorities. This risked many lives, caused so much chaos in the healthcare system. I remember this full well because I, along with many BC Nurses Union activists and even members of the public, participated in several protests across the province to oppose and to stop this. It took 2 years and lots of rallies, protests, public support, and union activism to finally settle this. It is reassuring to hear members of the opposition sharing their concerns and talking about the quality of healthcare, because this is a nonpartisan issue and we need to work together to make healthcare better. Historically, we all know that when leaders ask health authorities to absorb millions of dollars cuts, who pay the price? It's the frontline nurses. And who suffers? It's the patients. As several nurses in healthcare workers and healthcare workers have shared when we talk about the past cuts, they shared with me repeatedly that they do not even want to imagine to have any cuts or any, they want to add more resources.
I will remind you it is non-partisan in this part of the agenda.
Keep going. Keep going.
I have not mentioned any government. My apologies, Madam Speaker. I'm just sharing the contrast and the priority why we need to invest versus not implement any cuts. So nurses have shared with me that they cannot imagine having more cuts or underfunding, especially during these two biggest healthcare emergencies. As many still remember, the impacts they are lasting, and healthcare system is still in crisis. I want to reassure that our BC NDP government does not cut corners, compromise healthcare by unacceptable cost-saving measures, which leave detrimental consequences in the long run, which we can see now. I encourage you all, nurses, with the workload, please use the tools you have. Remember PRF, personal responsibility forms, do the workload grievances, use your occupational health and safety committees to have your voices heard.
Thank you, member.
Thank you so much.